is Tristan Parker, and I am currently serving in a direct service position at Sitkans Against Family Violence, which is a shelter that offers temporary housing, safety planning, and advocacy for women, men, and children who have experienced domestic violence and sexual assault in Sitka and the surrounding island communities. What inspires me most about SAFV is the holistic, trauma-informed approach we take to serving clients. There are no requirements needed to stay at the safe shelter. You do not need to be sober. You do not need to be trying to get sober. You do not need to be actively working toward any housing or autonomy goals, or need to have an expected move-out date. SAFV meets clients where they are, and clients do not have to do anything to earn a spot here. SAFV knows that the goal with domestic violence and sexual assault is to have power and control over another person. And so we do not require anything of our residents, as we do not want to act as that voice of control. Women know that they can show up at the safe shelter any time of the night and will have a safe, warm place to stay. But the shelter sees an increase in resident and non-resident clients during the winter months, a direct response to the lengthened darkness and cold. With the darkness often comes feelings of stress and loneliness. The winter months of increased darkness bring an opportunity to isolate and disconnect. This looming season gives us a yearly reminder of the importance of creating connection and belonging. Taking a quote from David White's poem from our earlier meditation, he writes, "All those years, forgetting how easily you can belong to everything simply by listening. How easily you can belong to everything simply by listening." When first starting my service year at the safe shelter, I was nervous about not having enough life experience to help others, not saying the right thing, not knowing what to say, and 50 other things about not giving good advice to people or fixing their problems. But in each opportunity I have had to get to know residents, it has mattered more on how I listen rather than how I respond. The open space between us to be heard is what David White was describing when he said, "Inside everyone is a great shout of joy waiting to be born." The darkness of the winter months creates the space and the time to sit silently with those around us. Advent is a time of encouragement to not just sit in the darkness, but to use our light to bring others into connection and to bring out their great shout of joy. Reflecting on my service experience so far at Sitkans Against Family Violence, what sticks out to me is this power that listening has on connection and hope. You can belong to everything simply by listening. Seeing how my coworkers listen and respond to women in crisis by ensuring that they feel heard has shown me the truth in this, and has shown me how a posture of receptiveness encourages others to share their needs and ask for help. The darkness can easily become a period of loneliness and melancholy, but through listening, we can connect ourselves to each other, giving us the strength to share our great shouts of joy and to hear the joyous shouts of others. Kelsey ended our opening prayer with a well-wishing I wanted to repeat for you. May this winter of listening deepen our longing for the new world of justice, community, and peace waiting to be born. Let this winter of listening be enough for the new life I must call my own. Thank you for listening, and I'm sending you all blessings from Sitka, Alaska.